Hi guys, welcome to my channel Blu-ray Ben. Today I'm going to show you what I picked up during the month of September. Normally I do it, at the end of the month or the first few days of the following month. I show you what I picked up. This video's come out a bit later because I've been waiting for two movies that I ordered from a third-party seller on Amazon. I think the third week of September. I don't know, I just thought they would arrive. They haven't arrived yet and I was sort of waiting for that. So that's the reason I'm uploading this video quite late. And I only have 5 titles to show you, so that's the reason. But I'm really happy with what I picked up. Quality over quantity for me, as I always say. And yeah, I'm just going to get straight into these and show you what I picked up. And obviously you'll be the judge to see if they're quality over quantity or not. The first movie is actually a Chinese movie. If you follow my channel, you know I love my foreign films. And it's one that I wanted to pick up for a while because I've read really good reviews and a really good Chinese cast. Eventually came down in price on Amazon.co.uk, so I sort of grabbed it. It's Jet Li in Hero. It also stars Donnie Yen. He hasn't got a really sort of protagonist role, but he does play a good character in it. And if any of you seen Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, it's sort of along those lines. It's a Chinese martial arts movie, but it's very along the lines of an artistic martial arts movie. A lot of sort of flying about while they're fighting and things like that. And the soundtrack is also very sort of really beautiful soundtrack. But it's not like an action movie soundtrack, if that makes any sense. But yeah, basically it's based on a true story of an attempted assassination of I don't want to say what it isn't, of the first Chinese emperor, I think it was, a very long time ago. And it's basically about this guy who wanted to assassinate him and the way he went about it. But yeah, a really good movie, great Chinese cast, as I said, beautiful soundtrack and well worth a watch, especially if you like Chinese martial arts movies like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Sorry. Yeah, 2002, and it also says here Quentin Tarantino presents. I went onto Wikipedia to sort of read up a bit on that because I wasn't sure what he had to do with it. And basically it was released in China in 2002, but it wasn't released, I think, in the rest of the world or America in theatres until 2004. The reason being that they didn't want to release it, basically, and Quentin Tarantino actually helped the producers and the company release it in the United States and other territories in the theatres 2 years later, and eventually it was nominated for many awards, especially best foreign film. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. I watched it the other day, really enjoyed it. Beautiful film, and one I recommend. That's Hero, starring Jet Li. Okay, the next one is, I think now I could probably call this a classic because it's quite old. It's 1995. Also got a great cast, and it's The Usual Suspects, directed by Bryan Singer. This is a movie I watched many years ago and I really enjoyed it. The twist ending sort of always stuck in my mind, and I've always wanted to pick it up but just sort of never did, and it came down in price and I said, right, I'm going to grab that. Great cast. You can see Kevin Spacey, Benicio del Toro, and also Gabriel Bryan and Stephen Baldwin, and I'm sure all of you have seen this movie. It's just a really great drama thriller, and with a amazing surprise ending, which they actually use in other movies, sort of copying it. Yeah, one I definitely recommend, and so happy to have in my collection because I didn't have it on VHS or DVD, but now I got it on Blu-ray. I do have to say that the transfer to Blu-ray is not that amazing, but I'm still happy to have it because it's not one of these movies that really needs to be sort of 100% crisp and perfect image. Okay. The next one is definitely a classic. It's from 1958 and it's Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo. I have to admit I'm not a huge fan of this movie. I've only seen it once, so I'm hopefully going to watch it again and enjoy it more than I did the first time. I do prefer his other movies before Vertigo, but it's still a good movie, and I'm glad to have it in my collection. I think I've got all of his movies, the most famous ones. Not all of them, but the most famous ones. But I don't have a box set or anything. So I didn't have this movie, so I thought I'd pick it up on Blu-ray. It was also really cheap, less than £6, and looking forward to checking this out again because it's been many years since I've seen it, and I am a huge fan of Alfred Hitchcock. So yeah, James Stewart and Kim Novak, Vertigo. Okay, the next movie is one that I've seen twice, but I wanted to pick it up because I really enjoy it. The first time I watched it, I was actually flying over to San Francisco. I think it was San Francisco. Yeah, and I watched it on the plane and absolutely loved it. And then it was on Netflix, and one day I didn't have anything to watch, and I thought, right, I'm going to watch it again. Rewatched it, loved it even more. So I looked for it on Amazon, and it was going really cheap. So I grabbed it, and that is Life, which was brought out in 2017. Also has a great cast: Jake Gyllenhaal, Rebecca Ferguson, Ryan Reynolds. Yeah, I would describe this as, if anyone's seen the first Alien movie from the Alien franchise, very similar to that, but obviously a different type of alien, different sort of people, different ship, but you know, very similar to, you know, the storyline to that. And I really, really enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, definitely check it out. There's some amazing scenes in it, and I was hooked all the way through the movie. And yeah, just an amazing, amazing movie, and I think people should be talking about this a lot more than they are, so that's life. And it came with a slip, so that's good. Okay, and last but not least, I hope not least, because I haven't seen it, it's a blind buy. This is Papillon. This is actually a remake. I've got the original movie, which I love. I've got the book, which I love. And it stars Charlie Hunnam and Rami Malek. And I love both of these actors. I've seen many films that they're in, and they always do a great job. So I thought, I can't go wrong blind buying this. If I love the book, I love the original, I love the actors in it. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm going to check it out probably tonight. I'll watch it, and I'm really looking forward to it. If you don't know the story about Papillon, it's actually about I think a French guy that was sent to prison, and he keeps trying to escape, and every time he escapes they send him to a higher security prison, and basically he escapes so many times that he ends up being in the sort of at the end of the world on a desert island where he can't escape, and he's still trying to escape. But it's a really, really good story, and there's some great character building in it, and I'm hopefully going to enjoy the remake as much as I did the original. The original starred I can't remember his name. Dustin Hoffman, and the other main actor, I can't remember. The guy who was in Le Mans. Anyway, I'll put it on the screen. Can't remember. So bad. But yeah, so I'm hopefully these two will do just as good a job as Dustin Hoffman and the guy I can't remember. So there you go. These are my pickups for this month. Not many, as I told you. The Chinese martial arts movie Hero, The Usual Suspects, Alfred Hitchcock's Vertigo, Life, which is a great sci-fi horror, and Papillon, which is the remake of the original film and based on the book Papillon. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Let me know what you thought of my pickups down below. Give this video a thumbs up as always, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Take care.